I was here, then I went somewhere else, and I pressed like this, paused, and told him incorrect, wrong, and this is the correct answer. Wow. Oh, the fun in presenting the content, and the fun preparing tests using the iSpringer suite. It's something, honestly. And I say to you, come here, let me show you your score. Oh, you came like this. Of course, we got this wrong here. I don't know what, and your score came out. This topic of the score, folks, this topic of the score. So where do you control the overall score of the question from, or the test from where? Of course, assign a score to each question, but you want to control the score of the entire test. And there's something called properties up here. And this controls a lot of things. Don't forget, folks, these properties control a lot of things. What do you control? You control, the first thing in the entire test is the time limit. You were here controlling the time for each question. No, I can set, for example, 1 minute for each question. If I have 30 questions, 1 minute for each question, and set the total time for the test to 40 minutes, which means there's an extra 10 minutes, or let it be, for example, 32 minutes, whatever you prefer. So you have here way to control the time limit. The screen where the test will appear is not just a simple square. Okay, here are the scores for the test and scoring. The score, you want the scores, Dr. Sami? Passing means basically that if a student scores 60% or more, for example, if they score 60% or more, then they pass, and you give them a passing grade. So they are considered successful, and their grades are like that. Honestly, if you want to give them scores, if they score, for example, 60, then it's a D. And if they score 70, then it's this. Yeah, this is like the university system. And if they score 70, it's this. Yeah, this is like the university system. Here are the scores. Of course, here, it's in percentage. What percentage, if you want it by grade, like that by grade, like this by grade. Honestly, the capabilities are amazing, amazing. And of course, we can just sit back and watch how to distribute grades and what percentage and not percentage. And this word, and how to change it as well. I mean, you can change this DL, L. The grade itself is A, B, C, and how much all of this is, of course, if you want to add more grades and change some things. You can control all of that however you want. I liked what I showed you, but this part, and I don't want to say more than that because it's almost time for Maghrib prayer. This is the test. Of course, if I had spent more time than this, I would have covered all the questions and how many of them. But I am trying to take your back from each two parts. Okay, if you want to publish this on Blackboard, you created an active lesson with slides. Focus on the publish part. Is everything clear? If so, press 1 to see it on Blackboard. May God bless you. Let's look at the publish section. Click publish like this, okay? Focus on the publish section. It asks if you want to put it on a computer. If so, this option presents the test as a file, so the student can see if the lesson is visible as an interactive file. If you want to upload it, there's iSpring Suite, a cloud space for publishing. iSpring Learn is a platform like Blackboard, but I won't explain it here. What we care about is the LMS. That's it. Focus with me on the publish section. Here in the publish section, if you want to put it on a computer and test the students on a computer, then this first option means you present the test like a file so the student can enter and see. If the test or lesson you want to give them is visible on the computer as a file. You can publish it here if you want to start or if you want to upload it. There's something called iSpring Suite, which is a cloud space where you can publish it. There's also something called iSpring Learn, but I won't explain that in this course. iSpring Learn is a platform where you can publish it like Blackboard. What we care about is the LMS. That's it. This is for publishing on our Blackboard. I choose LMS, and of course, there are two types of scores. One is called 2004, and the other is 1 and 2 out of 10. It's important to create it as 2004. If you're publishing it as 1 and 2 out of 10 on Blackboard, I'll show you the difference between the two. Now for 2004, here is the name of your course. For example, I can call it Computer Fundamentals, just like that, Computer Fundamentals. Okay, take it. Computer Fundamentals. All right, let's call it Computer Fundamentals then. This is the name of our course. Okay, I'm telling you, I'm going to show you in the user in the downloads. There's a file named Dr. Sami, the user in the downloads. And Dr. Sami is in the user in the downloads. In the C drive, in the user folder, remember this file extension in the C drive under user. For example, if we go and take a look at it before, save it, where is the C drive? This is the C drive. What? So in the user, yes, in the user, and there's Dr. Sami, right? Okay, so what is it? The place where it will store it for you. Okay, what should I tell him? All right, have you figured out the name of your file? I'll tell him to publish. All right, publishing starts. It creates a compressed file. While uploading, I prepare and go to Blackboard. I open the course where I want to publish my interactive lesson. For example, I enter my course on computer fundamentals or stick with the previous one. I prepare myself while it uploads. I go to the Blackboard. I open the course where I want to publish this interactive lesson of mine. This lesson is really nice. Just look at how it appears on the board. It looks great. For example, I enter one of my courses. Let's say it's the course on computer fundamentals, or let's stick with the previous course. And here I choose, for example, comparative lessons. So I want to place this lesson or this unit, I'll call it Unit 1, for example. I click on this in the content area. And here I choose, for example, comparative lessons. So I want to place this lesson or this unit. I'll call it Unit 1. I click on this in the content area. I'm responsible. What's between me and what? Why is the decision like this again? I don't see. Very well. No, sorry, that's clear. Do you want to enter here? Do you want to add something here? Okay, you can put, for example, in the lessons, inside the lessons, as you like, all right? But I want to put it in the first lesson. Take your time. Find the place you want. I entered this course and I wanted to put it inside the comparison lessons here. Inside the lessons, I clicked on the word create. So what does it say? It asks me, what do you want? What type is your file? What type is your file? You guys just click on create like this. Why is it so complicated? So what is it? It asks me, what do you want? What type is your file? What type is your file? You guys just click on create like this. وإذا حجف الجمدة. I'll choose package instead of file types. Before Maghrib, I'll show publishing. After, it uploads to Blackboard, differing from usual lessons. What do I choose? A package? All right. I know that Maghrib is about to start, but let me just show you how to publish it. And then I'll check if I'm done or not. Not yet. Yes. As soon as it's over, I go and choose the word package. And choose from here, from the package. Select local files, meaning from your device, all right? Just give me a minute. Exactly 2 minutes until the Maghrib call to prayer is over, and then what? The thing will be uploaded to Blackboard. Now something will be different from all your lessons. It will differ in its shape and appearance from all your lessons. Of course, now there are 55 slides out of 12. Let's just wait, guys. Just 2 minutes exactly. 2 minutes exactly. So you can see the view. Amazing. Honestly, it's absolutely stunning. Let's pray, and that's it. We finished the course just 2 minutes exactly, so you can see the results of our work. I want to show you the lesson. It's different in presentation, shape, and appearance. We added videos and more. Here I'm choosing where to put the lesson and select add content. It's God. If God saves us, of course, guys, but we are alive. We put up some videos, some information, links and stuff. Of course. I'm feeling it. I want to be here, guys, here. I'm choosing the place where I want to put the lesson, and I'm selecting the word add content score. Now, let me show you the topic of the score from my time. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, as soon as you finish, just rent it right away, God willing. It's almost done. It's really close. Here it is. It's getting easier. Oh, it's done. It started. There are 6 slides. That's it. Just 6 simple ones. He entered 7th Street. 8. Honestly, as soon as we see the view on Blackboard, you'll say, we really need to design it like this. We need to design it. The students themselves will tell you, no, this doctor is different from the other doctors in the design, in the shape, and in the appearance. Look now. You can see slides here, but over there you'll see a different presentation style, and everything appears beautifully. The sound is working, and everything is running smoothly. And now we are at slide 9, guys, 9 out of 12. I can do the whole lesson in 4 slides, but I can do the entire lesson in just 4 slides. There's information that has no beginning or end. Explanation number 11 is still being explained by one person, but it's still just one explanation, and it will be published. All right, my friend, we're at the last slide now. I know that we're about to start the Maghrib prayer. Is that it? Is that okay? All right. The lecture is recorded. It's done. It's closing now. It's done. I'm going to click Add Files Package. Pay attention to where it saves. Here it is. I'm doing it here in the, what was it called? Just give me a second. Just a second. But that's it. It's closing now. Is that it? It's done. So I'm going to go here. To the, what is it? I'm going to click on Add Files Package. And of course, I told you to pay attention to the place where it saves it. Here it is. He told you I'm going to do it here in the, what was it called? His name was Dr. Sami, and there was something called the state. Principles of computing, right? Click the file, hit send. No, that uploads to Blackboard. Look at the view, showing students something nice and interactive. It's uploading to the platform too, right? Then it asks if you want to change the name. Be careful, make the name available, say yes, display it at a certain time. This is Blackboard work. Access the file, heard the presentation, put on it. If it's a test, put grades on it. Anyway, I don't want to take too long. Here it is. Of course, it's uploading to the platform as well, right? Is that it? Then it starts asking you if you want to change the name. You want to, just be careful. Do you want to make the name available? You say yes. Do you want to display it at a certain time? This is the Blackboard work. You want to access this file. I heard the presentation. I want you to put on it. If it's a test, if they did a test, do you want to put grades on it? Anyway, I don't want to take too long with you. And here it is. Okay, so take your time. What's next? Is it done? So where is it, Dr. Sami? Or am I going down here like this? When the student clicks on it, what will it look like? Right. Okay, so take your time. What's next? It's done. So where is it, Dr. Sami? Or am I going down here like this? When the student clicks on it, what will it look like? Right? So what does it show for the university work? Okay, running a course? Yes, it appears to the student like this. Look, it shows the student like this. Guys, it shows the student like this. Just pay attention with me. Here, a student can click here. Oh, pay attention here. Like this, it starts to, what? See the information and start to see the parts like this. Yeah. Just pay attention with me. If you click like this, it starts showing him information. He clicks here, and it starts displaying information like this, and then it opens up like that. He clicks like this. The types of computers start to see this video. Of course, here comes a video on it. Of course, the video is loading, but it takes a little while. Here, the information on the interface is about the interface we're talking about here, the input units. He starts to see, if he comes here, for example, to the mouse, he clicks on the mouse, and it starts to give him detailed information about the mouse. And it shows the information about the mouse. When you click here, he sees the keyboard and information about the keyboard, and of course, he starts to look at all these things. Oh, look, if you're here, did you manage to get this done? It starts with the card set, the information, and the student interacts with what? With section 11, and in this way, I'm not, and he starts to see the work here. The student begins to say, honestly, it's a software material. And the student starts to interact with each part. I don't want to keep you for too long because of the Maghrib prayer. I hope I've done my part, and I want to say thank you all, and may God bless you all. Thank you, Dr. Aman. Thank you, Dr. Abdul Ila. Thank you, Dr. Abdullah. May God bless you all. Thank you all, and see you in another session. Wishing you all well. Wishing you all well, and may you have health and safety.